Hello, God bless you. My name is Arif Mahmood, and the topic of today's discussion will be how can we make our karma better. Before we go further, I think we should try to understand what the karma really is. You may have listened very famous proverbs: "As you sow, so shall you reap," or in other words, "tit for tat." It means whatever we do in this world echoes back to us. If we do something good, good comes back to us in multiples, or if we do something bad, that also comes to us in burst and multiple forms. So you also know that God does not beat us directly with the stick if we do something wrong, or if we commit any crime. He does not put us into jail directly. Same way, if we do something good, He does not come from heaven to give us a gift. So, what He does, He deals us through our karma. Rather, I would say He guides us through our karma. He makes us realize that whether we are doing or whether we are going on the right track or not. These all are sorts of warnings that He gives us through karma. When we do something good, you may have observed that such circumstances are fabricated by God which go in our favor, and we get lots of benefit out of those circumstances. Same way, when we do something bad, we get stuck with different problems and we suffer. So, before going further, I think if we just try to understand God, though it is not possible for a human being. So, before going further, I think we can meditate a little, we can discuss a little, and try to understand what the God is and how does He deal us. Okay, so this is just an attempt. Maybe it is wrong or right. Okay, I have tried it. Same way, I'm just telling you, these are my words, these are my experiences, this is what I learned while interacting with others, or from my life also. So you can also reflect, think, consider whatever I'm saying, whether this is applicable in your life or not, so that you can make it much more better. Also, please keep this in mind: God is very, very just. Okay, it does not mean we belong to Christianity, so we can do whatever we want, or we are Muslims. We are very favorite nation of the God or Allah Mia, so we can do whatever we want. If we are belonging to Hinduism or Sikhism or even Buddhist, so we are very, very peaceful nation, so we can do whatever we want with others, and we can escape. No, it is not the reality. Even those who do not believe God, clear, it does not mean because they do not believe God, so they can do whatever they want, and they will not be going through any pain or suffering or happiness if they do good. So, same way, God is very, very just. So, keep this in mind: there is only one God, and all the religions are different paths, different routes to reach to that same God. There is only one God, and all the paths, all the religions we follow are just the routes to reach to same God, whether we believe it or not. But when we will sit, meditate, reflect, we will reach to the same conclusion. So, mostly the word used whenever we discuss about the supernatural force, we use God. So I will try to share my experience about God. Okay, so I think God is a combination of three dimensions. Okay, three powers. If we look at the spellings of God, they are God. These are three dimensions of God through which He works. Uh, okay, so the first letter is G. G stands for generation. God is someone who can generate, who can give birth to something, to human beings, to plants, to any idea that is even going to come into the mind of a person. So that is why I'm saying you that if I will go, or I will extend this discussion little beyond human beings. Please don't mind it. Just you can reflect whatever I'm saying, and you can make it much more better in your own ways. Okay, so G stands for generation. The God has the ability to generate something, to bring something into existence, to produce something, either directly or indirectly. Why I am saying either directly or indirectly? When we go further, we'll come to know that God sometimes creates something directly, or uh, most of the time he brings something into existence indirectly. It means what? Now look at the birth of Adam and Eve. So if you look at Adam, the first direct creation of a man by the God. What God did, he took a lump of soil, made it into a certain figure, and then blew his breath, blew his spirit into that. And he said, I have made this on my own image. So that was the direct creation of God. That was the first creation of man directly by God. Then he took a rib out of the body of Adam, and he created Eve. So it means Adam and Eve are actually direct creation of God. And afterwards, he does not create any man or woman. He blessed Adam and Eve and asked them to grow in number and prosper. Same way, it means after the generation of Adam and Eve, God has given the ability, this power to man and woman to give birth to next generation. Same way, whenever we look at the things around us, maybe you can look at the LED, you can look at aeroplane, you can look at space station, you can look at even the pesticides, the insecticides, the fertilizers, the different systems used in the buildings, different skyscrapers, different models or styles of furniture or homes, everything. Even you can look at the innovations in cars. Even you can look at your mobile or laptops. All the facilities that we have is a generation that is that has come into being through different men. And who has created this? God has blessed those men with wisdom to create this. So, who has created this? God has blessed different people in different era to generate these things. So, whatever is there, God has created either directly or indirectly. If we look at the plants, what happens in the beginning? God created everything. Then afterwards, when you sow a seed, then it grows. So it means either uh, God is involved directly, like in the generation of human beings, or indirectly in the generation of things, ideas, or modern techniques. I was used to say many years back to my students that God gives the ability, gives the wisdom as per the need of humanity. It means right in the beginning, the things were not so modernized, but slowly, now we are living in space station. The next letter of word God is O. O means operation, operational. Okay, so it means whatever has come into existence, whatever has got the birth, that will stay operational for certain time period. Okay, you know that suppose if you take an example of your mobile, that will stay operational for certain number of years. If you look at your LED, that will also stay operational for certain time period, and after that new modern technology will come. Same way, your vehicles, your means of earning, your means of cultivating crops, everything that you have seen stays there for certain number of years before it is being replaced. Look at all the trees, they live for certain time frame, then they die, they finished. Look at the buildings, even the superpowers, they are also there for certain number of years before they are replaced by others. So first letter was G. G means generation, to generate. God has the ability to generate directly or indirectly. Then the second is things will keep working for a certain number of years. And the third letter is D. D means destruction, destroyed. So God has three dimensions, three powers. First power is to generate something either directly or indirectly. Second is O, to keep that thing operational for certain number of years or certain time span, certain lifespan. Then, then those things get destroyed. It means look at even the technology. In the beginning, the technology, whatever was used in the 17th century or 18th century or 19th century, is being replaced by new modern technologies, and previous technologies are finished, gone, wiped out. Was that happening in the past? No. So whatever is there will stay there for certain time period. Whatever the tools, whatever the gadgets, they will have a certain time period. Same, whatever the living things are, like trees, they will have certain number of years to live. Insects, crops, uh, fruits, everything will have a certain time span, and after that they will be finished, they will be destroyed. Same is the case with human. After their birth, they stay operational for certain number of years, and afterwards they are also finished, destroyed, they died. Okay, so God is someone who can generate either directly or indirectly. Then the second power or the dimension of God is to stay, to keep that thing, whatever has got the birth, alive or operational for certain number of years. And then third is to get that thing replaced or destroy those things so that new things can come into being. Do you agree? So again, if we look at the human beings around us, so he created man, and when he created Adam, he took a lump of soil, transformed it into an image or a figure, then he blew his breath into that. He blew his spirit into Adam. So this is very, very important area now. This is very, very important part. It means every human, whosoever we interact, whosoever is living, is actually a carrier of God's spirit. Just think what I am telling you. It means every human, as God said, I have created man on my own image, like me. So it means whosoever we interact, either black, white, Jewish, Hindu, Christian, non-Muslim, Muslim, uh, Sikh, whosoever we interact, atheist, all are created by God. So every human is basically what? One or the other form of God's appearance. I strongly believe every human is one or the other form of God's appearance. So when we deal others in good manners, actually we are dealing that spirit which is given by God to that person. So whenever we deal anyone, actually we are dealing whom? We are dealing with the spirit with the God's way of appearance in that human or through that human. So that is why if we deal humans, if we deal others with good, we get back good. And if we cheat them, if we uh, fight with them, if we make them suffer, if we treat them badly, same way we will also be treated. Do you believe in it? You can imagine, you can think, you can reflect. I'm telling you, this is the real cases. The nations uh, where there is least corruption, who are dealing others with respect, where the people are taking care of others right, they are not creating problems for others, they are living happy life, prosperous life. And the nations or the people where there is lot of corruption, there is lot of you can say people are greedy, then there they are not living peacefully, or there is no happiness. Even you can say the lifespan in those countries where the corruption is, where the problems are, or those who create problems for others, is not long enough. Okay, while the countries who are living happy life, uh, taking care of environment and all that, okay, their lifespan is longer than the other ones. It is not happening only to the human beings, it is happening with everything you interact or you are dealing with or around you. You treat things, men, women, human beings, plants well, you will get benefit out of them. And if you ill treat them, they are not going to give you any benefit. They are not giving you direct punishments. When you do something wrong with the plant, they are not going to give you a slap in return. What are they going to give you? You are going to destroy them. They will stop giving you oxygen. Same way, if you are not taking care of your car, that will get broken, or if you are not taking care of your machinery, that will also be broken down, and you are going to pay back through your labor, hard work, to earn money and purchase it on expensive price. Do you agree? Just think what I am saying. Same way. So I strongly believe that every human is someone whom we should deal respectfully, with care, with love, so that we should also be treated the same way. Once Jesus asked, "What are the two big orders we have to obey?" So he said, "Love your God, also love your neighbors as you want to be loved." So, who is our neighbor? Neighbor is not only the person who is living next to us. I strongly believe that the neighbor is a person whomever we are interacting. Like right now, me and you are neighbors of each other. How we are treating each other, that depends on, or that will be reflecting in our life in terms of karma. Same way, when we deal others on the road, in the office, anywhere, in the shops, or anywhere, okay, they become our neighbor. If we want to be treated well, we should treat others also well. So I think this is my idea, this is my notion about karma. What is yours? You can write in comments also. So thank you much. uh, I hope that you will also think what the karma is and try to make your karma better. I will try to make my karma better. I'm so thankful to you all for watching these videos, and request you to please subscribe, because when you subscribe, it gives us motivation. Not only me, anyone, whoever you get knowledge from, or whoever you watch on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, because they are the people who do lots of hard work. So this will be a token of appreciation of yours towards us. Thank you much. God bless you.